Regulative theory. The regulative theory in developmental biology is a concept that addresses the determination and differentiation of cells during embryonic development. Definition. The regulative theory proposes that the fate of cell in an organism is not predetermined early in the development but is rather influenced by interactions with the neighboring cells. In other words, cells have the potential to develop into various cell types, and the embryo has a certain degree of flexibility in its development. Key concepts. Cellular plasticity. Cells are considered to be more plastic or flexible in their fate, and their developmental pathway can be influenced by signals from nearby cells. Cell interactions. The theory emphasizes the importance of interaction between cells in the developing embryo. The fate of a cell can be altered by signals from surrounding cells. Experimental evidence. The regulative theory is supported by experiments demonstrating that the removal or addition of cells in the early embryo does not necessarily lead to fixed developmental outcomes. The embryo can compensate for such changes through adjustment in the cell fate. Influential period. The regulative theory gained prominence in the early to mid 20th century, and it contrasted with the mosaic theory. Regulative versus mosaic. Regulative theory. The theory suggests that early cells are not predetermined and have the potential to develop into various cell types. The fate of cell can be influenced by interactions with neighboring cells, providing a level of flexibility in development. Mosaic theory. In contrast, the mosaic theory implies that cells have fixed destinies and do not significantly change their fate based on interactions. Each cell is predetermined early in development. Cell potency. The regulative theory is consistent with the concept of cell potency, where cells have the potential to differentiate into different cell types depending on their environment. Relevance in evolutionary context. The regulative theory has implications for evolutionary biology, suggesting that developmental processes have a degree of plasticity that allows for adaptations to changing environmental conditions. Modern perspective. Modern developmental biology recognizes that both regulative and mosaic aspects contribute to the understanding of cellular determination and differentiation. The balance between intrinsic factors, cell autonomous process, and extrinsic factor, that is interaction with neighboring cells, shape embryonic development.